Okay, man. So the current tour has seen you guys play some pretty large venues.
Oh yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Besides there being an increase in attendance, how has this tour helped contribute to the DevilDriver legacy?
Anytime you can play in front of fans that aren't your own or play in front of more people, it's better for any band. And you know, not the usual DevilDriver fan is maybe a fan of Killswitch, or Killswitch fans maybe not a fan of DevilDriver, or not know about each other. Lamb of God fans may not know, DevilDriver fans may not know. I mean, so it's a good bill, and we're having a great time, man. You know, especially you play in front of a couple thousand people that have never seen you. It works out well for the band. Helps spread your love.
Cool, cool. Now your latest release, The Last Kind Words, shows a remarkable maturity in the band's sound. Do you feel that you have found the niche that ultimately defines the music of DevilDriver?
Yeah, with this record for sure. I think our first record was stepping out, saying introducing us. Very linear, written by one guitar player. Second record is when I even found that everyone could write. My bass player, my drummer predominantly write the record on guitar. And you find that out. So I think our second record is very creative but a little scattered for me now that I look back at it. This one is really honed in and really tight. There's no throwaway songs. It's just, you know, it captures our live feeling really well with up-tempo, a lot of energy, really good riffs, a lot more solos and stuff. So this record I think definitely does define our sound if we were trying to capture it. And now we know from this record where to run for the fourth one.
Now I was really interested in the lyrical direction of this album.
That's the man, Dan the man.
No, he's the man.
Major Dan.
Thank you.
The lyrical direction taken this time around shows some pretty deep thought put into the mix. Is there a general theme that runs through the album?
Man, I touch on everything from everyday life scenarios to religious aspects of life, how you should be treated, how you should treat people, basically. I wish I could write about fast cars and girls, and but I can't. It has to be a little deeper for me. I can't do it.
So what do you hope the fans will get out of it?
Some kind of perseverance and determination in this world to get through. That's what metal was for me when I was a kid. Punk rock the same way. It was for me. Is, you know, the parents are fighting downstairs. I would turn on, you know, Black Flag or Motorhead. So we hope we're the same for them.
I always view it. It's like the soundtrack to my life. It's like every moment that I'm in, there's something that I can relate to. There's some metal song, some metal band out there.
Of course, because you're on the way to something, you're listening to a song, or so we hope we're that for people. You know, I mean, lyrically, I'd like to give them a little bit of perseverance in this lifetime because, you know, this is a difficult world to live in.
Now, do you think you're likely to experiment more on the next album still, or just build on what this album is?
I mean, don't know. We really don't know. I'm gonna wait till the guys get together, start writing, bring me tunes, and you know, I always run my lyrics by them, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. You know, it's never really calculated. Even the way the band got started, it's very organic. So we like to keep it that way. I'm surely not going to do, or we're not going to do, what's expected. So I don't think this record, The Last Kind Words, was what was expected, and I don't think that the next record we're going to do is going to be what's expected.
I don't think any of the albums you've released have been what's expected.
Let's hope not. I mean,
it's always been something that's grabbed attention.
There's such a shitload of bands out there right now that if you can scream, they're picking up a microphone. So if you can define yourself in a moment where there's such a plethora of music going on, then that's the really key ingredient right there. You know?
Definitely. Now, virtually all remnants of your former band have disappeared from the metal scene. Yet you're still referred to as ex-Coal Chamber vocalist, even in your bio. You know.
Yeah, I never run from my past, man.
So you feel the need to still keep some sort of ties to that band's history?
The ties to Coal Chamber with me are always dark lyrics and that kind of feeling. I didn't leave Coal Chamber because I wasn't feeling the music anymore, or because the moniker, you know, new metal got put on shitloads of bands. I left because they found methamphetamine. And if you find methamphetamines and then you want to go live around me, it's not going to happen because I refuse to have my life be fucked up. I love that band. Coal Chamber is what made me. DevilDriver would be nowhere without Coal Chamber, without the tours I did with Coal Chamber. Sure, we started over. Sure, we went out with everybody who ever opened up for Coal Chamber. But I think that you have to look at the past of what what I did with Cold Chamber. I think at the time we came out, we were a different kind of band doing something really cool and different. So for those of you who don't know, it's like I didn't run because of the music. I mean, I still miss singing a lot of those tunes, and I may never get to sing any of those songs ever again, and that sucks. So, you know, if you're at home watching this and you've got a meth problem, like, go get help now, because it's going to fuck your life up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So.
Now, early on, when DevilDriver was first conceived, there were quite a few naysayers that were unwilling to accept you in the new direction that you'd chosen due to your previous involvement with Cold Chamber.
Right.
Do you think that you have finally shown your worth to them and won their favor?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck
I
about
knew
winning.
he was going to say
I don't care about winning anybody's favor or proving myself or, oh, he's heavy or, no, bro. It's like, you know, when Cold Chamber came out, we were heavy too. When this came out, I'm doing something different. It's like, I don't give a fuck about proving myself to anybody, really. It's like, music is not about proving yourself to someone. It's just about the doing of. Just about the making of. It's like painting, poetry, any kind of underground art, especially metal, jazz, blues. You're obviously not in it for the money. So no one's making millions off heavy metal. I mean,
Right.
you don't go ask anybody on this tour. I don't think anyone's a millionaire yet. Maybe Howard Jones. We don't know.
Yeah. Right on. Last question. And you guys just aren't wasting any time. I've already just heard that you're going to be doing another tour beginning of next year.
Yeah, it starts in late February, and it's going to be us. It's our first headlining tour ever with full production and everything else. We're going to play a lot of songs that we've never played live before, including a few surprises that you're going to be shocked at. As well as we have Napalm Death, one of the most legendary heavy metal bands in existence, coming out to be main support. We have Walls of Jericho, 36 Crazy Fist, In Vitro, who was Mikey Doling from Snot. It's a very diverse package, but it's what we wanted. We didn't want just, you know, 5 bands going, you know. So we wanted something very diverse, and it, you know, it's looking like it's going to be a killer time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I know In Vitro, those guys just blew me away. We were actually up in Bakersfield at a show doing an interview with some band backstage. I don't remember who it was, and we got done, and we're like trying to find our way out to the audience, and we're going through the backstage, and they're going on right then. So we turn around, and there's these fucking guys coming out with foil on their face, and shit, and we're like, what the hell is that? And didn't even know it was Mikey.
Yeah, you gotta realize, I mean, I live in Santa Barbara, California. Had I not moved to Santa Barbara, I would have never found the guys in DevilDriver. I mean, I would have eventually found other musicians and done music, but who knows what it would have turned out to be. So the day that I went to Santa Barbara, I actually hung out with Mikey. And he took me out to a Japanese restaurant. We went and saw the town. I was like, I love this place. We ended up moving there, so I owe him a great deal. You know, as well as I played with Snot so many times. I mean, Cold Chamber and Snot played together a lot.
Well, cool, man.
All right, brother.
Look forward to seeing the show tonight.
Enjoy.
You're always awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Always awesome. That was the name of my dad's first speedboat.